Hello everyone, Debbie here. Welcome back to Barossa Valley Crafts. Today we're going to do a comparison tutorial. So a lot of people use the alcohol inks and the alcohol markers, but most people use it on Yupo paper. Now Yupo paper is a synthetic paper that is non-porous. So when you put your inks onto it, it sits on there and it doesn't absorb into the paper. So that's a Yupo paper, but we're going to compare it with using the alcohol markers and the alcohol inks on vellum. And I'm going to show you two different results, both done the same ways. So to start off with, so I'm using the Couture Creations alcohol inks, and I'm going to use the Couture Creations alcohol ink markers. So I'll just get a bit of paper. Now we'll get a piece of vellum and we'll get some Yupo paper. And let's start with the markers. So I've got three different colours here. So I'm just going to pop some of the marker onto the Yupo paper and the vellum. Now I'm just using I can't think. It's an alcohol ink blending solution. Isopropylene, or I can never pronounce the word. But anyway, we're just going to add a drop onto each one and then spread it. Now, if you want to, you can always add more than one drop if you like. So the more you add, the more diluted it will become. So this is a Ranger air blower. You can also get a smaller one too. This is from Couture Creations, but I prefer the bigger one. It tends to give a bigger puff. Okay, so I'm going to now turn those around and add a bit more there and a bit more there. Add some solution and blow it. So you can see already the difference in the colour between the Yupo paper and the vellum. Alrighty, so now we'll go to a different colour. So with these ones, you've got a brush end and a bullet end. I'm actually using the brush end on these. And a bit of solution and blow. I think you've got more control. Me personally, I think you've got more control with the marker than you do with the actual ink. But sorry, on the Yupo, you've got more control, I think, on the vellum than the Yupo. Okay, I'll just pop another bit here. A bit more solution. Okay, and we'll go one last colour. So this is a bluey colour. Which I'll just dry that off a bit more. Doesn't take too long to dry. Okay, so I'll put a bit of blue in the centre of each one. And some solution. And you just keep adding it until you've got as much or as little as you like. Might do another bit of blue here. I'll just dry that one off a bit more. Doesn't take much to dry it. Okay, some solution and blow. So the harder you puff it, the more it will move. So if you don't want it to move a lot, don't puff it a lot. But anyway, I'll get that out of the way and get a clean bit of paper so you can see. So look at the two differences. So I think the colours are more vibrant on the Yupo paper and they're more muted on the Velum, but I actually prefer the Velum, I think. So that's done with the markers. So from there you can mount these onto cards. So I'm just going to write a little M on there and that one, so we know that one was with the markers. Now let's do the same thing again. This time we'll use the actual inks. So we'll start with the pink. So just put a couple of dots on each one. You don't need much of these, a little bit goes a long way. And some solution. You can see a big difference in the colours there, in the vibrancy of the colours. Okay, so now we'll go for a bit of blue. Add some solution. So the actual inks, these tend to have a lot more movement than the markers. And I'll add a bit of purple. I've tried to use similar colour markers and ink. So that will do. I'll just pop that on there so that the solution doesn't dry out. And we'll just dry this one off a bit more. If you don't have one of these, you can use a straw and blow it around. Let me get rid of that. I'll get some clean paper. And look at the difference in that. So that's the inks on Yupo paper and the ink on Velum. So if I do that, and we'll get the other ones in. So it's quite a big difference can be got from using Velum over Yupo paper. And Velum is a lot more accessible and cheaper than the Yupo paper as well. So look, I hope that helps and has given some ideas and some other ways to use the markers and the ink. And you don't have to use these brands, you can use any brands, but these are just what I happen to have. So I hope you've enjoyed that and it has helped somewhere with some inspiration and ideas. I do have a Facebook group called Cardmaking for Beginners and Beyond. I will add the link in the description, and if you'd like to join, you're more than welcome. And just answer a question and you can join. So again, that's done with the inks, Velum, Yupo paper, and markers on Velum and Yupo paper. Quite a big difference. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, please do give me the thumbs up, and hopefully we'll see you all again soon. Bye.